Why can't more people come in here requesting supplies? I can dole out supplies like it's nothing, but it's always like, give me your general, give me some gold, give me your general, give me some gold. Like, hey, can we meet in the middle here and I give you supplies? Dear Eric, I am here. I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep to your promise. Bayran. They know they will come to get another. They know they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. We need to gather an army. We need to make alliances, and hope Iva will help us. 14. Oof. Oh. What? The letter was poisoned?
You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed.
What happened? I feel like the last hours just disappeared.
The Ardovian king sent us another letter. You didn't take it well. Ardovia will be here in 14 weeks. We need to get ready. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you are more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself.
How can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army.
Yes, that we must. But you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on now. Still have work left to do.
You're right. Better get on with the things. Alright. Back to the throne room. General. Tell me about Wolami. Your Grace, no man visiting a local village had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful, and he paid me with this gold. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. That's what I like to see. You have called for me, Your Grace. Secret message is for you. Found this message. Ah, perfect. I've done your tasks. Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Eden's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we definitely helped reduce its spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. With Eden not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can hardly make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with Radovians. Are you mad? That's supporting our enemy. We're going to war with them. I suppose so. But they're helping us too. I'm sure it's not an easy decision for them either. Your Grace, the bottom line is, I need gold, otherwise I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I will need monthly installments though. I need to keep my business running, or else I might just wrap it all up. If you don't like any of those options, I suppose we need to part ways. 3G a week. Alright. But you have to cut the Radovians off from their supplies. This will hopefully lower their morale. Ah, very well. I will set up all the necessary trade routes. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace.
Your Grace, I have your audience, please. I want to do some fishing. Like I always do, Your Grace. But first I fell asleep, yes. Stupid stuff on. I always have to mess everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod. And now I have nothing. Just the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me right to my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I want me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out of my boat. And then the storm came. And it just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day, and I fish to pass time. I know, but now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I can ask for a piece of gold, I swear I'll buy a fish rod, nothing else.
Get out of here. I told you not to waste my time. Next time you'll come here, you'll end up in our dungeons. I'm not joking.
Of course, Your Grace. I'm out of here in no time.
Yeah, I see right through you, asshole. You're trying to, you just want more booze. I ain't stupid.
Your Grace, I've come to tell you that the water from the oak is cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they're so happy now. I brought you something small as a gift. It's a bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It'll bring love and luck to your throne room.
Well, thank you. I think. I hope it really does.
I'll just leave it by the window.
Nice. And you are? Your Grace. I bring you a special thing of magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, to present you my magical cock. Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. This cock has been enchanted. I can tell a lie. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it'll be a real asset to your throne room. It'll help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock stayed quiet. I'm gonna be sure this thing works. Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. My name is Audrey the Fourth. And it's my real birth name. See? I wasn't lying, Your Grace. So how much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, Your Grace. It's a very good price for a lie detector. It's not worth this much. I don't know if this thing will work. My daughter would be quite happy with it. Fine, Your Grace. Just make sure she doesn't lose it. Just let me set it all up. All set. Take care, Your Grace. Someone's gonna love this. She's gonna find her later. Kuka. Yes, Kuka to you as well. You have something new for me, Audrey? This alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. Nice. There's the oak leaves. That lie detector will be nice. I assume it'll work. Okay, map. Cosano. Go investigate Cosano. Then, yeah, we still... Note from Pietro. He was the crazy dude. Need to send for another ally. When you make an alliance, this ally's name will turn green, but when you upset some lords, their name will appear in red. This usually means you can't ally with them anymore. Okay. Fair enough. So we have lures on our side. Then once I set, and then we have Ada on our side. And once I settle this shit with Noxie, send him off, then I'll get Frederick and Joven in one fell swoop, which would be nice. God damn it, lures just made me more fucking supplies. I don't need supplies, goddamn. Anyway, Noxie, I need you here so I can test you or what the fuck ever. Nah, I'm not gonna tell Sidani about the rooster. And the thing stays in the throne room. You do not touch it. You play with your goddamn hedgehog. I'm gonna check the table. Okay, so still the only piece of evidence I have is the tooth. God damn it. I need someone to investigate this shit for me. Someone to look at this tooth and be like, ah yes, I have a lead, Your Grace. And be like, ah yes, perfect. But unfortunately that's not happening. Hello, cock. Thank you for your input, cock. Alright, next week. Need to see Sidani. But oh, I have to go see Sidani? Alright. So I see when that thing's lit up like that. Alright. Sidani, don't touch my... I'm not finishing that sentence. Your Grace? Come see me in the throne room. I have something to show you. You're gonna love it.
Just let me finish feeding Stabber, Father. I'll come later.
Fine, Pumpkin. I'll wait for you in the throne room. Alright, what comes next? Now next week? Now next week. Okay. God, we're gonna be losing 3 gold a week for spices. Oh damn, the army upkeep has bumped up to 10. It was at 4, which isn't a problem, which also a nice amount of supplies there. Because I mean, we're making 16 supplies and we're losing 10, so like we're still at an advantage here. Can't buy any of this other shit, but okay. Time until Radovia comes 14 weeks. Okay. Save and continue. General? Grace ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I've helped him, and in return he gave me this gold. I will gladly take gold. Noxie. Yo, Grace, it is I. Noxie, the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you. Also known as Grofos the Great, Wanos the Wise, Peter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until, you know, that food was first class. But amongst all of the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. You're the famous Dragon Slayer? You're the famous Dragon Slayer.
Oh yes, I'm quite accustomed to the fame preceding my arrivals.
It is my pleasure to meet you.
Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, your grace?
With pleasure. I'm all ears.
The beast was fast. Its sharp claws could tear human skin with absurd ease. I stole into its home forest with great care and planned a path to its defeat. The dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed that the nest was full of hatchlings. Mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped down the tree while the big one wasn't there. The great oak creaked, groaned, and fell straight into the furious river underneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, and so the big beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she kept crashing into one boulder after another. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore, but the weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. After all, wit and brains come before strength and fists. Remember that, kids. I mean, your grace. Impressive, isn't it? After that, and other adventures, of course, I traveled to Davin, seeking further challenges. So I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, your grace, what evil creatures await me here, staining your beautiful land?
There's a monster. Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All these nightmares are nothing to our real problem, Radovia.
Radovia? Oh, I never heard of such a creature. So what is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire?
Everything at once. Radovia has an army. They are fierce and brutal. They're coming after my daughter.
An army? I see. Well, that is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Grofos the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I've met a lot of people, even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can, soldier supplies. I will stand at your side in the battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men. 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure.
And in return I ask for...
Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I am a noble upstanding knight. I live to serve and help and, well, be famous. Noxie, aiding the king of Davin in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this.
I found this large tooth. Tell me about it, please. Looks like an animal tooth. Would you know anything about it?
This is an impressive tooth. This must have been one hell of a beast.
Do you know where such a tooth could come from?
Oh, I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, your grace. Sadly, I can't, because this tooth is not from my collection.
I don't think so, anyway.
I wish it was, though. Can I buy it off you?
Absolutely not, Noxie. I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo. Maybe after the royal trial. There's a monster. We have a problem with the monster.
Aha! So you do have your own monster, your grace.
Lichaj is the name.
It's a small creature. I imagine a pig, but hairy, with long claws and horns. They can be dangerous, but for me, it'll be a piece of cake.
You can expect my return shortly. That's all. That'll be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. You are? Your Grace, I come from the tavern. Like I said before, people only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, blah 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 blah, violent men. Kick him out. How can I send a general? I will send a general. I have no other locations to send my general, so yeah, I'll send a general. Send a general. He'll make sure they don't bother you anymore. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, you shouldn't expect your share of the income for some time. I'm expecting the income to drop significantly. Right, of course. Your Grace, I came to you with a personal matter. You see, I've lost my only and beloved pig. She means the world to me. I've heard that you pay gold for the ones that we have lost. Is there a chance that you could help? Don't waste my time. Don't bother me with such petty matters. Your Grace, the pig was like a son to me, please. Do not test my patience. You called it she before, and now you claim it to be your son? I think even you don't know what's true anymore. But, oh. I think I just remembered where I left her. Sorry to bother you, Your Grace. Phew, that was a close one. Yes, a close one. He's not onto you at all. Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We have found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just wanted to bring you the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. He lied to me. But hear this. Others to the village is restored soon. Working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again.
Father, I was wondering if I could practice the sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens? You said we could do this again, Father.
Very well. I'd better keep to my promise then. Go on. You can warm up without me. I'll catch up with you in just a bit.
Great. I'll see you in the gardens.
Hell yeah. Off she goes. I better check up on her.
A rooster? He's black.
Oh. Right. The black rooster.
Oh my gosh. You're the bestest father in the world.
Hey, that is not a false statement, you piece of shit.
Oh boy, you are so beautiful. The stabber's going to adore you. Thank you, Your Grace.
Take good care of him, Pumpkin.
I love you, Father.
No, my cock! Oh, bless her. She stole my cock. Okay, allies. Sometimes lords are busy and won't be able to invite them to the throne. This will be shown with a red arrow next to the lord's profile. Okay, Noxie is busy. Frederick is busy. In the meantime... Okay, who else do we want to potentially invite? We'll get Joven after we get Frederick. We'll get Frederick after we oust Noxie. So then, I guess, Violet. We'll invite Violet. Or Violet. Violet. I'm sure that's what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna call her Violet, though. Violet. Alright. I know we have some very pressing issues now, but considering last week's incident, perhaps you should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by, none of us are getting any younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Ivo will be next in line. He's not a bad person, but it's just likely Davin would just become a part of Atana. We're working on it. Rest assured, Aurelia and I are working on an heir. This age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, 3 daughters is already plenty, Your Grace. Don't worry about this once we have dealt with Rodovia. Yeah, no. Asalia will be my heir. I love Asalia. When I die, Asalia will take control. She will be the fucking queen. She is a strong, independent woman, and she will fucking run this shit like the bad bitch she is. My turn.
Yes, Father?
Who's this? Yes, you already found someone to practice with.
I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I?
I haven't seen you before. Who are you?
This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party?
The one you were not supposed to go to?
Well, yes. Anyway, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it'd be nice if she came to visit.
Your Grace?
See? I can never get her.
You're good with the sword. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya?
My father's a swordsman. He showed me a few tricks.
And he lets you play with swords?
Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes. You never know when they will strike. Ha! That's what my father says.
Your accent. What about her accent? Can't quite place your accent. You're not from around here, are you?
My parents are from Moravia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple weeks.
That's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now?
They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling merchants, sort of. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on their journeys.
Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight. I'd love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation.
Thank you, Your Grace. I'll pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit.
My pleasure. Looking at you two, I think I know why Sedane wants to stab people. Is there any chance that you talked her into it?
Oh, so you've heard about the Stabber. Don't look at me. Sedane came up with the name. Sedane really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do. You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father.
You're right. I'll leave you to it then. I'll let off now. Just don't cut yourselves. I'll leave you to it. Just don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off.
Thank you, Father. We won't.
Good. Run this shit. I'm telling you. I'm going to raise Asalia into a bad bitch, alright? And she's going to fucking run this place. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's happening. Let me guess, am I supposed to talk to Sedane here?
Grace?
How's your mission? Did you turn Stabber into a prince yet?
No, not yet, Your Grace. He loves his rooster, I think. Although, he doesn't really want to ride it. I think I need to make Stabber help me in some way, so I owe him a promise. I know what I can do. Send him on a mission.
Just don't do anything silly, Pumpkin. And don't hurt yourself.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'm not going to pet Stabber. He will stab me. He's called Stabber for a reason. And it's not just Stabber, it's Stabber! Gotta remember that. That's a key detail to remember, alright? Alright, next week. Alright, the army is growing quite nicely. We now have to pay out 16 fucking supplies per week, which I think we're just barely making. Noxie has given us a little edge. He's given us a +5 at the end of the week. Otherwise, we'd be breaking even. Now, I could do training grounds and get even more army per week, or I could do stables and unlock some more locations. And I think I'm going to go with more locations. I think that's what I'm going to do with that. Alright, save and continue. Let's go.